Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another special edition of the show. No, this is not a review of a certain movie, but a review of some of the 10 films released, volume of 10 films I recently just watched on the podcast. Now, in this episode, you may agree to my points. You may agree to all of them. You may say, what the hell is this guy talking about? He's got shitty opinions. This list is so inaccurate. It's so comical. I'm up. Unsubscribe. Hold your horses. This is just my thoughts. Respect it, please, and we'll see what happens at the end of this review if you agree or not. With that being said, let's talk about my top 10 films I just watched so far for Volume 8. Coming in 10th place on this list, at the bottom of this list, I should say, was Amadeus. Coming in 9th place on this list was Braveheart. Coming in at number 8 on this list was Old Boy. Coming in at 7th place on this list was Doctor Strangelove. Coming in 6th place on this list was Joker. As we come to the halfway mark of Volume 8 of my favorite films to watch so far, coming in 5th place is Das Boot. Coming in 4th place on this list was American Beauty. Coming in at 3rd place with the bronze medal on this Volume 8 ranking review is Avengers Endgame. As a surprise entry on this list, taking on the silver medal in this ranking review list, was Coco. And finally, coming in 1st place with the gold medal as my favorite film I watched so far for Volume 8 was Toy Story. And with that being said, as we wrap up this week's edition of the top 10 films I watched so far for the podcast, what did you think? Did you agree with everything I said? Did you agree with some of the stuff I said? Or were you part of that small majority of people out there, or minority I should say, that didn't agree with a single thing I said in these reviews? If that's the case, down below, list your top 10 films out of the movies I just talked about in this video. As always, if you've enjoyed this week's edition of the show, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, follow us on the audio platforms, clicking a thumbs up or like button so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes, turning on post notifications so you can stay up to date when episodes like this release, as well as clicking and share us so you can continue with the podcast with our friends and family. Also, if you want always to stay up to date with the show, do us a favor by following us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. And with that being said, until next time, and as always, take care and happy viewing.